over the last week, and you're ready for the first test?
We never get as much as you'd like to, but we had a pretty good 4 days preparation.
Is everyone fit? The Samu Karebis, are they joining you on this flight?
Yeah, we've left 4 players at home. Andrew Kellaway, Jordan Pataya, Matt Phillips, and there's one other. Langy Gleeson, sorry. We left those 4 at home. So they'll get ready for Argentina or New Zealand, depending on their progress. But everyone else is on the plane and at this stage available for selection.
How much element of mystery goes to South Africa, given that we're not in Super Rugby at the moment? A lot of these young guys wouldn't have even been to South Africa to play big games like this. So how much are you sort of working with them on that?
Yeah, well, it's more about ourselves, mate. You know, we're obviously a new team, new coaching staff, new players, new captains, so we're more concerned about ourselves in South Africa.
In that word new, are you going to bring a new approach to Eddie Jones 2.0, or do old blokes like me, is it going to be predictable the same time you did the first time around?
Well, it's not about me, it's about the team. And it's a new team. We want to play a different way, an Australian style of rugby. And the players are bought into it. They're training really well. So we're looking forward to the challenge.
For those guys that are heading over for the first time, what's the best piece of advice you can give them heading on this tour and the chance to pull on that jersey potentially for the first time?
Yeah, well, it's just a great opportunity. You know, imagine being in the first team that's beaten South Africa and Pretoria. Imagine being part of that team. So there's a great opportunity there. They're prepared well this week. We have a couple of days now where you've got to adjust to the different time zones, so that's important. They find the best way to do that, and then we rip into training on Monday.
I know we tend to play it up a lot, the record and the drought, but is that something the squad is very much aware of, and that chance to create history?
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's an opportunity. We've spoken about it since April. It's an opportunity to create history here, and we want to be the first team that does it.
You know how important momentum is in a World Cup year, particularly at the start of a new tenure. How important is it getting off to a great start in South Africa?
We don't need to get ahead of ourselves. You know, there's a sprint. We've got to get out of the gates quickly. And sometimes the sprint doesn't win the marathon.
Eddie, what do you anticipate coming the other way? The Springboks have talked about splitting their squad on the team that may head to New Zealand. Are you expecting to see the full strength Springbok squad or something? Lesser strength.
Well, I don't know. But what I'm hoping for is the best team.
Why do you say that?
Because I want to play against the best. You know, if we want to beat Pretoria, beat South Africa and Pretoria, we want to play against the best.
Have you got an idea of your 23 yet, or is there still a few up the grabs?
Yeah, no, it's a piece of paper here, mate. We're pretty sure who it is, but you know, we've got to see how the players travel, see how they come through the first couple of days of training, then we'll name it.
A lot of guys haven't been to Pretoria or South Africa in the past. Do you think it's going to be, their lungs, they're going to be tested?
Look, anywhere you go, it's different, and you just got to be a team that adapts, finds a way to find your best, find a way to win. You know, where there's a wallaby, there's a way.
Eddie, I know coming back from France, Arnold and Skelton, how are they shaping up the right fitness to play this game?
They're progressing nicely. You know, we'll just assess them as we go through the week. But I had a quick chat to them last night, and yeah, we're really pleased with their contribution so far.
So why would play them both together from the line perspective?
Well, selections to come further down the track.
Eddie, I know you said you didn't want to make this about you at all, but it's a long time coming to be in the position that you're in. A week out from your first game as coach again, how do you feel?
Well, I'm more thinking about the players. You know, what do we got to do to get them right? Again, it's not about me; it's about the players. And you know, at the end of the day, the big difference in the Australian side is going to be the players, not me.
Are you taking your top prod for Sully, or is he leaving that behind?
We might have a few of them, mate.
You touched earlier on, though, that you did want an Australian style employed by your players, and we've seen baseball and cricket. Are you going to stress that we do play a certain type of style?
Oh, we want to play a certain style of rugby. but there's the opposition, the referee, and you know, ultimately we need this style of game to be at its best for the World Cup. So we'll go through stages during the Rugby Championship where we build on it.
Trevi and Soy, do you think that they're fit? Because they picked up like they had little niggling injuries. Are they okay?
Well, they're on the plane. I think they're on the plane.
Last couple of games, guys.
You've coached against and with South Africa and even coached at Offers. What are the keys to success to winning in South Africa?
Well, firstly, you got to think you can win. Like the most important thing is to have the mindset you can win, and so you've got to be thinking that, and we're 100% committed to winning. And then you've got to execute a game plan where you can win enough possession, you can push them to the other end of the field and keep them under pressure.
And is that via a kicking strategy? Is that?
Well, anyway you can, mate. Just get up the other end of the field.
Last one.
Whether run, pass, kick, doesn't matter which way you get up there as long as you get up there into the field. Because the one thing I know, it's very hard to score from behind your try line.
And Rassie Erasmus himself has got tricks up his sleeve and something out of the box. Do you expect something different from this Springbok team?
Yeah, we're not focused on South Africa. We're focused on ourselves. This is a game about us. We want to put a new standard of Wallaby rugby forward. We want to set the tone for our campaign. It's about us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time.